Oh, I forgot something. I forgot my pen. Have you ever faced such a situation? Well, if you go somewhere and you forget something, it's fine. But if you go for a job interview and then if you forget something, then that could lead you to lose the job offer. Therefore, I have created a checklist for you. I'll give you a copy to download also. Here's the list for you, and this contains all the things that you must make sure you have already prepared or ready before you go for a job interview. And I would like to recommend that you must do these things in advance, maybe one day before. There are some things you may do on the same day, but most of the things you can do one day in advance. So let me quickly go through with the checklist. I will also give you a copy to download. It will be in the link in the description. And also you can download this from my website, which is www.ashwanithakur.com. You'll see a free resource section. From there you can download. But I would like to go through the list for you quickly. The first thing is your interview outfit should be ready. So it should be formals, but in case, depending on your job profile, if it's something else, then the outfit should be ready for you. Second thing is you must have 2 copies of your CV ready with you. Now, it may happen that they may need a separate copy. It may not happen, but still, I would recommend keep 2 copies of your CV, hard copies. And the next point is keep a soft copy also. So you can email a copy of your CV to your email ID, so that in case if they need a soft copy or if you need to print out again at the venue, you must have a soft copy also in your email. The next point is research about the company. So before you go for the interview, you must do a little bit of research about that company where you're going for the interview. What is the company's background? You may also, sometimes the companies have short forms, short names, so you must know what is the full form. Things like that, basic information about the company. You must do the research. It won't take much time, just 30 minutes, but do that. And the next thing is research about the job profile. Now, in case you are going for a job profile which is new, or some new job profile, or you are a fresher, you must do a analysis. You must be prepared that to answer questions about the job profile also. However, if you are going for the same job profile, if you're already working somewhere, then this option is invalid for you. The next is 3 references should be ready. Now, when you go for an interview, mostly they may ask you to write down a reference of someone else, another person. They will call them and know about you. They may do it separately also, and otherwise they may ask you to write references. Now, they may ask you to write 1, 2, or maximum 3 references. So have 3 references ready. What I mean by that? You must know the name of the person, the job profile of the person, where the person is working, contact number, the phone number, email address, and not the complete address, but where they live. So basic information about that. So you must have at least 3 references ready, and you need to call them, inform them already that I'll be giving you a reference. So you can just tell them that they may receive a call, so they should be ready for that. And the next point is interview location and timing confirmation. So you must know where the venue is, where you have to go for the interview. You must know the address. Now we have GPS. We have other ways of, saving time. But earlier we had no GPS. At that time, we used to just sometimes go to the interview location and see it one day in advance where the location is. You don't have to do that. But you must know where you're going for the interview. You must know the timing. And also, if you know where you have to go, how you have to go, you can save a lot of time. You will avoid being late at the venue. The next point is passport size photograph and photocopies of your document. Now, this is optional. Sometimes they may ask you to bring, sometimes they may not. So if they ask you, then you should have that ready. Otherwise, you may skip this point. The next is 2 pens, a diary, or loose sheets. This is very important. Sometimes you may have to write something needs to be written, so you must have a pen ready. So these are small things. Why we have this checklist? Because these are small things we may forget. And if you forget a small thing, you you will not be able to give you 100%, isn't it? That's why this checklist, I have 15 points here. So that's why this checklist is there, so that you do not forget small things also. So keep 2 pens, a diary or loose sheets. The next point is water bottle, a fruit or something to eat, or a snack, biscuit or anything. Now, why I'm saying this is because sometimes the interview may go longer than expected. Sometimes you may have a cafeteria, you may not have a cafeteria at the location. So you must be ready. You don't want, because you're going for an interview, you want to give your best. You don't want to miss out just because you were thirsty or you were hungry or you had stomachache. You don't want to do that, all right? So just have a small bottle of water, a fruit or snack ready in case, a chocolate, something that if it is needed, you can have a bite. The next point is prepare basic job interview question and answer. Now, obviously for that, you have to watch my videos where I discuss about how to answer job interview questions. So you can prepare yourself in advance for that. If you have an interview tomorrow, you can just go to the videos, watch the 5 or 6 videos. You can prepare basic things and be ready. And the next is your shoes should be polished. Now this is very important. Shoes, I have written a separate point for that because shoes is something that tells about the personality of a person. So you don't want to polish your shoes just before you go for the interview, just before you leave your home. No, do it in advance, one day in advance or a few hours before you leave your home. You don't want to be dirty or you don't want to be late just because you had to polish your shoes at the last moment. The next is prepare 2 questions specific to this job or the company. Now, it may happen, they may ask you a question, do you have a question? They may ask you this thing that, do you have a question? So if they ask you, you must be ready with at least 2 questions, not at least, I'm saying just 2, maximum 2 questions about the company or the job profile. And this could be something very simple. Don't ask very complicated questions. All right. Don't ask what was your sales figure last year. Simple things, very basic things related to your job profile and the company you can ask. I will take this point in detail in a future video because this is an important point, what you should ask in a job interview. The next thing is do a 5-minute meditation. You can watch my video on meditation for this. Now this is very important because when you do meditation, 5-minute meditation, you feel fresh. You can recall easily. You will not forget things at the interview. You will feel confident and you will be calm. And that is very important when you go for a job interview. So do the 5-minute meditation. You can watch my video on meditation for that. And this will really help you. And the last and the 15th point is don't forget to smile. So take a deep breath, go for it and do your best. I wish you all the best and I'll see you in the next video.